So, I hope everyone's booktubeathon is going really well. I decided to do a quick little book review for you guys, and that is over Eleanor Park. If you watched my TBR video for my booktubeathon, then you'll know that this is the book I chose for the second day booktubeathon for my hyped book. Because I read this in one day, which surprised the hell out of me because, you know, I don't read this thick of books in one day. That never happens. So when it does, I feel a sense of achievement. I really, really do. But yeah, so let's talk about Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. I'm still never sure how to pronounce her last name. So, I apologize if I said it wrong. So this is a book that I heard a lot about when it came out. And also, Rainbow is an author I've heard a lot about. I'm not going to say her last name anymore because I'm not going to butcher it. I'm just going to say her first name. I know I do not know her like that, but I have to. What I really loved about Eleanor Park was Rainbow's writing. She is very good at telling a story that keeps you invested and wanting to turn the page to find out what happens next. And Eleanor and Park were very interesting characters to read from. And in case you didn't know, the book switches perspectives. It's not just like the beginning of chapters, like it can happen during chapters too. Like right here, if you can see, it says Park, and then you flip the page, and then it's Eleanor's point of view. But it's told in third person, but it switches perspectives. See, Park I found to be, in my opinion, a lot more likable than Eleanor. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that I personally connected with Eleanor on a very relatable level, because a lot of the things that Eleanor struggles with and deals with, I've struggled with and dealt with. Like, her issues with her weight and her body, totally had those issues. Still have those issues sometimes. The issue with makeup, I also related to. And I'm just going to set this down because this is going to get heavy. But basically, yeah, when Eleanor is with Park and she's kind of having, you know, these feelings of feeling kind of self-conscious because of how big she is, I could relate to that immensely because when I got to like 3rd grade, I started getting chubby, and I remain chubby. It's just my family. We're all chubby people. That's just how it is. And so I could relate to Eleanor a lot on the way she was feeling about her weight and her body. And then the makeup thing, I totally understood where Eleanor was coming from with her saying she feels fake, like she's putting on a costume and she doesn't look like who, you know, this isn't who she is. Like, I totally get that. I feel the same way. I'm not big on makeup. The most makeup I will ever put on is lipstick and maybe some mascara and eyeliner. That's all I do. I'm not a makeup person. I prefer my face to be clean and no makeup at all. And also, I just suck at putting on makeup, so it's that too. I did think though in that scene, Eleanor went a little too far. Like, that is one of Eleanor's problems, is she can be a little over dramatic. And there are 2 fights that they have in the book that really kind of showed me that she can be a little over dramatic. The first one being the makeup. I know she wanted to be nice and let Park's mom, who, by the way, I adore Park's mom. She's hilarious. I loved it every time she popped up in the story. But I know she was trying to be nice and let Park's mom do her makeup, but like, she knows she doesn't like makeup, so why not just politely say, I don't like makeup, I don't want a makeover. You know, I know she didn't want Mindy to hate her, but like in Eleanor's head, she was convinced Mindy already hated her, so it was a big deal. And so I felt she was a little dramatic when she started crying, and then asking Park if he liked her even better now that she was all made up. And I love Park's response saying, you know, this is you, it's just with like the volume turned up or vibrance turned up, something like that. And I was like, yeah, it's you. Like, as for someone who doesn't wear a lot of makeup, I can attest that even when you're wearing makeup, it's still your face. Nothing really changes, you're just wearing makeup. So I thought that was a bit ridiculous and a little overdramatic. And the other fight I found a little overdramatic was when Eleanor found out that Park used to date Tina when they were 12. Like, I get it. Tina is a bitch. She is. There's no denying that. She is a very, very hateful person. But that does not give Eleanor the right to just give Park so much crap for dating Tina when they were 12. Key point, when they were 12. 1, Eleanor doesn't even know what Tina was like when she was 12. She could have been a very nice person. We don't know. It's very possible that she was a nice person and something happened and she grew up to be a bitch. It's very possible. 2, it's not like Park knew that Eleanor was going to come into his life, you know? And even Park admitted when he thought about it, he mainly kind of dated Tina because of the popularity it got him. Because yes, that is one of Park's flaws, is he is quite shallow. Like, he cares way too much what people think about him, which is evident with his relationship with Eleanor at the beginning. He's very, very concerned what people will think about him being with Eleanor than really, you know, caring about how Eleanor will feel. You know what I mean? That's like, I think, my major flaw with Park, is he can be a bit shallow, and then yeah, Eleanor can be a bit overdramatic. Like, the makeup fight and the Tina fight, I thought was like, I could understand her anger because she hates Tina, but I was like, okay, they were 12 years old and you weren't even a thought in freaking Park's head. How was he supposed to know this was gonna happen? So yeah, but I did find it interesting though, near the end, when Tina kind of helped Eleanor out, which got me wondering what is really going on with Tina, because Steve even says when, you know, Tina brings up that Eleanor's hiding from her stepdad, like, oh, he's already gonna he's already gonna kill Tina's stepdad. You want him to kill your stepdad too? And it just made me wonder, like, what's going on at Tina's house? Because that could actually explain a lot of why Tina is the way she is. We don't know. But I did like that Tina was very willing to help Eleanor escape her stepdad and help her out. Oh, also, I really loved Denise and Bibi. They were great characters. I wish we would have gotten more of them. But I think their characters were important to kind of show that Park wasn't the only person who defended and cared about Eleanor. I like that. Just saying. But yeah, on Goodreads I gave this 4 out of 5 stars, and I stand by that. But even though I love this book to death, I could not give it a 5 for the simple fact that I hate how this book ended. I hate it so much. Like, I have never felt so unsatisfied by the ending of a book. So, like, I started feeling annoyed after, like, Park dropped Eleanor off at her uncle's, which that whole scene left me crying because I was very emotional. And then, like, Eleanor just ignores Park, and I'm like, what? And she even has a part in here. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so I found it. It's on page 318. So basically, Eleanor says that her and Park were not going to break up or get bored or drift apart. They weren't going to become another stupid high school romance. They were just going to stop. That annoyed me. Like, see, this is my problem, once again, with Eleanor. I understand where she's coming from. I truly do. And sometimes I even agree with her. But a lot of the times I'm like, no! What are you doing? That is so rude! Like, I think it says like a year goes by, or almost a year, where Park doesn't hear from Eleanor, and I'm like, I don't care if she wants, you know, not to break up with him. She just wants it to stop. That's fine. But let Park know. Like, have the decency to let Park know, you know? Give him some closure. Like, why are you letting him just sit at home and pine after you and hope that maybe you'll send him a letter? Like, Jesus Christ, it's so rude. It's so rude, and I could not believe it. But then, yeah, like I said, this ending, yeah, the ending, by the way, the ending, chapter 58, Park's point of view, page 324 and 325, right? So Park talks about how he went to prom with a girl named Kat from work, and how holding her hand felt like a mannequin, and basically that he's not happy with Kat. And then his dad gives him a postcard, and then it says, He sat up, he smiled, something heavy and winged took off from his chest. Eleanor hadn't written him a letter, it was a postcard. Just 3 words long. And then me, being the fool and the hopeful fool I was, turned the page to find the acknowledgments. What the hell? Where's the rest of the story? No! I even wrote. What did I wrote? I wrote on my post-it note. That can't be the end. How can you end it there? What does the freaking postcard say? I need answers. Like, I don't know if Rainbow plans to write a sequel to this. I don't know. But I kind of need it because, that is the thing I hate with any storytelling. Whether it be movies, TV shows, books, any kind of storytelling. I hate feeling unsatisfied and left with questions. No. I hate it so much. To me, it feels lazy. Like, you're giving me a story. You've given me this plot. And now you have to wrap it up with no like, I should not be able to pull strings and be like, wait. How does this end? How does this go? This doesn't compute. What? I shouldn't be left so angry and annoyed that I don't have answers. That's why this book got 4 instead of the 5. When I got, like, I honestly thought this was going to be a 5-star book. I honestly thought it was going to be 5 stars. And then I got to the end. And I was like, nope, it's 4 because that ending is bullshit. It is? Oh, I'm so angry with this still. I can't even. But, yes. But, that ending has not, like, made me swear off Rainbow's books. No, because, like I said, her writing is so good. I know there's 4 other books. I know she's written Fangirl, Carry On, Landline, and Attachments. I think that's it. If I'm missing one, tell me down below. But, like, I'm gonna read her other books. It's gonna happen because I did love this one, so I need to see what her other stories are like. But I'm just saying, if all her stories end with me feeling so unsatisfied, I may throw my next book. I'm just saying. Because I can't deal. I need a book to make me feel satisfied. But yes. That's been my review of Eleanor Park. I hope you enjoyed my endless rambling. But yeah. If you read Eleanor Park, which I'm sure you have, this book came out in 2013. Tell me down below what you thought of it. And also, if you've read Rainbow's other books, tell me which one do you think I should read next. Now, I do own Fangirl, the physical copy. Just tell me down below which one you think I should read after Eleanor Park. It doesn't necessarily have to be Fangirl. Like, I can easily buy her other books on my Kindle. It's fine. Just, I want to know, in your guys' opinion, which book do you think I should read next by Rainbow Rowell. I can't say her freaking last name. But yeah. So that's been my book review. I hope you guys enjoyed. And like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Until next time. Bye, guys.